Time to go live. 2 seconds, and he runs off. Thanks, Hannah. Hi, everybody. I don't know who's watching. I don't even see a number count, to be honest with you. Hannah was just sat there literally a second ago telling me a story, and she said, I've got to dash off and run off. And she's vanished.
Yeah, because I forgot that the TV was on. So I thought better run and turn the TV off before I got in any trouble.
Hi, Sight, and hi, Will. Sorry.
Hi.
He just went. I was sat there in a second, and I just saw a chair. I was like, what? Hi, David. You were gone.
Honestly, I've just found out like a lunatic today. I've got a headache, but it's still, I've got the headache off the fire off this morning, and I'm like, so I just ran when I heard the telly.
I'm going to go back on that screen for now.
Right.
And I'll look a bit more, I don't know, odd. I might turn the light out. That's better. And then when I do the coins, I'll put them on the other camera. I think that's a better way of doing it. I think it's Steve streaming now as well.
No, he was just showing the receipt from Donna's Dream House for the charity that we raised the £500 for. He was just showing everybody that the money has gone to where we said it was going to go. And just showing everybody the receipt. It's quite a nice receipt, actually. It's got like a lovely heading and what not on it. So if anybody wants to go over to Dragon Lord Steve Fraser's channel, that is up there for everybody to see. There's proof that, yes, the money has gone there.
It's a very good thing. All the people involved, Ian, all of us that sent. That was the Christmas tree one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and was it Angela that suggested it?
Yes.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't log into this.
The charity, and I can't remember too much about the charity. Is that the one where it gives 2 families a chance to?
I do believe it's 5 families.
Even better.
But I'm not quite sure how many it was for. I do believe it was 5, but I could be wrong.
That was nice.
I'm sure it was for 5 families to. I don't know whether it was just a day out or whether it's a respite, bed and breakfast type thing. I'm not quite sure. I haven't actually looked into it, but it is for terminally ill children.
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, that money has gone where it was going to go, basically. So he was just saying where it was.
Cool.
So Scott has received his new 2020 coin set.
I have. Some people would have seen it already because I've obviously put a video up with it on, and also I showed it off in Steve's stream yesterday. Now the funny thing was, when I opened it up, my initial intention, as Hannah would say, is I was going to cut it up and I was going to take the 50p's out of it and the £2 coins out of it, but I decided against that once I actually got the set because I quite like the set. So I'm now keeping the set as it is and not cutting it up. I was actually convinced to keep the set by a couple of people in the stream yesterday, and Steve also. So I'm going to quickly change camera just so that you can see. It's a better camera on the other one's clearer to see the pictures. Unfortunately, you see a bit more of me in the camera, but such is life. So it basically comes in like a box type thing. So I don't know if you can all read that.
2020 UK annual coin set.
Yeah, I'm presuming people can all read that.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's got all the. It's like a clip from Star Wars, isn't it? In a galaxy, a long time. Sorry, go on.
No, we're not playing Star Wars.
Ooh. That was weird. Anyway, yeah. So there we go. And then obviously you get your coins, and it tells you what the set contains. It's gone all orange around me. Weird, that, isn't it?
I think it's a reflection off your walls.
Probably is. And then let focus come back. Hello. Obviously, there's your front again. And then I'll pull the book out. So first thing you notice is the normal everyday change. So you've got the ones that are in the shield there, £1 and £2. And obviously that's your shield, or coat of arms as it's called. And there's your £1 and Britannia £2. So obviously none of these were released last year, and apart from the 50p, or 2018, sorry, apart from the 50p. Actually, no, 50p wasn't released in 18, was it? So they all sold quite a lot last year. People were breaking out the sets and selling them. So you know, that may happen this year. However, I'm going to be keeping the set anyway. So the next coin that you come across, if you open the book out, is Sue walking past, is a £5 coin. So we go. I don't think you'd be able to read that, to be honest. And then the next, it's a George III coin, that one. The next one that you come across is that one, which is the Agatha Christie. Yeah, that's right. So he's in Poirot. I'm trying to get into the camera.
See, that's my favourite one, that Agatha Christie one.
It isn't my favourite, but we'll carry on. The next one is the VE Day. So the victory coin.
Hi, Judith. Hi, Jack. Hi, David. Just in case I didn't mention you as well.
Lots of banging going around me. It's because the kids are walking downstairs. The next one is the Mayflower. And then the final one is Team GB 50p. That is stunning. That's almost as nice as the WWF, if not just as nice as WWF.
Does it say how many have been minted or not?
No. No, it doesn't. I'll show you the backs anyway, just the back of the booklet. So I'll start in reverse order this time. So we'll start with the Team GB. So it's just pictures basically. Team GB, Mayflower, VE Day and Agatha Christie, and then King George III. And then the back of those coins, which you've seen already. No, it doesn't say mintages, Hannah. I'll put it across if you want. It just, the specifications are there for the 50p.
So I'm just wondering, which ones, or do you think any are going to go into circulation?
I think the 50p will, because it would make other people have more interest in the Olympic coins that have already come out. Obviously, that one's definitely not going to go into circulation.
No, not the crown.
The £2 coins, potentially, I think all of them will, but I don't know. I don't actually think. Well, I'll be surprised if the Britannia doesn't this year. And the reason I say that is because the last Britannia that was brought out was 2016. So 17 and 18 didn't come out, and nor did 19. So I think Britannia probably will. Although I don't know if the 50p will, because there were so many last year. The amount of bags we keep getting with 19 50p's, 2019 50p's, I don't know if they will. But yeah, I do quite like.
because of the Olympics, there's a possibility that the 50p will come out.
That is stunning, that.
So I'm thinking, obviously, that has everything on it.
Yeah.
So I'm surmising that coin, I think, will come into circulation.
Yeah, I think so. The annoying thing is, because I'm now keeping, well, it's not annoying, because I obviously bought this because I wanted the £2 for Sue and the 250p's for me. However, I'm going to have to, if they go into circulation, I'm going to end up needing 3 of each 50p anyway, because I'll need 3 for Kate, one for Katie, one for Ollie, and one for me. And obviously Sue will need the £2 coins. So I'll keep it as a set for now, because it may be worth more to keep it as a set.
Yeah.
Than it isn't. I honestly don't know. We're all surmising because nobody actually knows what the mintages are going to be. In relation to the coin themselves, I do think they are very, very nice designs, every single one of them. The Team GB is my favourite, to be honest. I like the Team GB. I think it's
Judith said that with her. Just said, Bet Scott's is a 50p.
Yeah,
she was nice.
Both of the 50p's.
You know him too well, Judith. You know him too well.
But when Steve kind of suggested that, obviously when Change Checker bring them out into small, if they get released, I mean, if they're not going to be released in circulation, they're going to be released into bunts, aren't they? So they're normally doing little blue cards. So I'll end up getting 3 of them anyway. One for me, one for Ollie, and one for Katie. And then the £2 coins, if they get released as bunts, I'll grab them as well. I mean, you can still buy the set for £40, can't you? That's the 3 normal ones and the 50p in it anyway. So it just means I could get that plus 2 more 50p's if I need to.
Yeah. Yes, they have stopped giving out A to Z 10p coins, Honey Monster, because, well, I don't really know why. Hand on heart.
It's a pity they decide to do it just before we go in.
Yeah, just before we go, it's sort of like, yeah, we'll just stop this. But there's got to be a reason behind, unless they're going to put them into circulation.
I don't know. But they won't be able to put the 18 and 19 into circulation because they would have been in circulation last year, technically, or the year before.
Yeah, oh, yeah, they can't.
So
what they're going to do with all the coins then?
Well, they're probably in the back of the warehouse then, aren't they? Waiting to go out, but in date order. So you get rid of the 16s and the 17s and the 18s and then the 19s, I'm guessing. Unless they've already been sent out already. So nobody knows. That was the answer to Ian's £5,000 question. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. That video was actually quite interesting where he phoned them up, to be honest. Because it's just, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I hope they get put into circulation if they're not already. I don't know. Judith, no, I got them from Westminster. I wish I got them from Sue Shanghai. I wish I got them from the Royal Mint. Steve did, and he keeps mentioning Top Cashback. I didn't. I got them from Westminster.
Oceans, Jack. Anyone else? Who else we missed? No one.
Yeah, there was a couple more up top, but
hi everyone up there.
Hi everyone up there.
So when she's saying that, it's because we see a list of comments.
Hi Grace.
This keeps playing up with me, you know, Hannah. The comments on my screen.
Does it?
Yeah, for some reason, when I logged in the other day as Sue and joined you.
Oh, you logged in as Nick?
Yeah, the comments went missing, and then yeah. And then when I've come on today, when I first started, it automatically goes to private chat. And then I have to click into the other one to get it to work. So, and it keeps, for some reason, it keeps clicking back to private chat. So every now and again, I lose all the comments. So I don't know what's with it. It's playing up, I think, is the honest answer.
Katie's got a science exam, yeah? Oh, I've not revised.
That's clever.
So where's your mask book? Oh, it's still in the other bag.
Right. Okay. Because that, well, yeah, that's children for you.
Yeah. So I hope Scott has been doing no washing up. No, Sue's fingers are all right now.
Look, I have. Oh, where's my hand gone? Just one more, one plaster left.
Yeah, Scott hasn't been doing no washing up. Scott's mean.
Remember what it looked like from before?
I don't think people want to see your finger.
Where's my hand gone? That's what it looks like now.
It still looks a bit raw.
It's not half as bad as what it was though. 'Cause, I mean, that was it was a bit
It's shrinking slowly.
Yeah, what about the other side of your hand? You might as well show people that side of your hand now.
I come in peace. You see the red marks, but nothing compared to what it was like.
yeah, it was
You see my
bad.
head and you can see two fingers going across the screen.
I always do that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Still very sore then, but actually I said that.
Yes, love. You've had your Weetabix.
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, okay.
Didn't have any breakfast.
That's
I don't
fine.
have breakfast.
Okay.
I don't have time rushing around like a definite fly.
That's a different way of saying a fly, but fair enough.
Well, I was going to say it's
I know what you was going to say, love. It's fine. Okay.
I'm only not flushing at the moment.
You're having a hot flush. That's your HRT. Okay. I can think of ways to stop hot flushes.
Can you?
You take your clothes. What? No.
I was going to say, Scott, if you could come up with a way to stop hot flushes, mate, you'd be every woman's best mate.
No. Fridges. Just stand in front of the fridge or freezer.
Doesn't work.
I've done it. Well, I don't know. You mind you saying that you tend to stream sat in front of one, so.
However, I've already gone and been through all that. Yay! I don't have that stress anymore.
Well, Sue had to have a full thingy. I can't remember the name. Hysterectomy. That's the thing.
Hysterectomy.
That's the one. Oh God, Katie was 3 and she's what, 12 now? So 9 years ago.
Yeah.
The week after Katie was diagnosed being type 1.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 9 years ago.
I did want one, but I had no choice for medical reasons.
Yeah, so Sue had to have all gone. And she's been on HRT since, haven't you?
Yeah. I've got the lowered me down from 2 milligrams to 1 milligram. And when I'm 52, will either bring me off it or put me on HRT patches.
I didn't, I tried the HRT. No. I just thought, you know what, I'll just do it cold turkey. I done a cold turkey. But the hot flushes and whatnot, oh my God.
Yeah.
Have you read that comment from Oceans?
Brilliant.
Whenever I see the word eggs, it makes me panic. Whenever I see the word eggs, it's not nice.
Brilliant.
Mine finger. But whenever I see the word
like
eggs,
but I went and hurt my baby finger the other day, this time from frying eggs.
What's the baby finger? Is that your little finger?
Yeah.
Pinky?
Yeah.
Pinky finger.
Pinky finger.
Baby finger. Yeah.
Is it better with the light on?
No, we look like yellow. We look like
Or the light off?
Light on because you can't see, Sue.
Mind you, they're saying.
Look,
really
I'm not touching
dark.
anything.
The HRT patches are better than the tablets.
Mine just does what it likes, goes light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. I'm like, all right then. Please yourself. But yes, I done a cold turkey.
I came off them once before, didn't I?
Yeah, and you got a right ratty cow. But yes, you did.
Yeah, she said to me, the doctor said to me, how's your husband with you? And I was like, he's fine, why? She said, you're not ratty or anything? I went, no.
Ratty cow and totally, utterly no whatever the thing is, just gone. I was glad when she went back on tablets.
Point, no, there's nothing down there.
I see the point very much.
It's like
But whatever.
Oh, see, I want kids, but I can't have.
I don't. Not anymore. Two's enough.
Well, she
You
said
can't get any different than what you've got to. You've got one of each. What you expect next to
Oh,
the giraffe?
that's the way. Yeah, that's the way I looked at it at the time.
I don't want any more, thanks. Two's hard enough.
Well, the turn
You
around
can't get
said-
any different.
Well, the turn around said, if I had any more kids, I bet it. Well, I don't think the word would kill me, but it was around those words.
Yeah.
I didn't want any more, thanks. Depends what you're doing, Scott. Okay, not sure what that comments to. I didn't do HRT either, Hannah, but still get the occasional hot flush.
Yeah, they come and go.
Older than you, right? Okay. I did 7 years HRT many years ago. Never got hot flushes.
Oh, I wish I was like that.
Sue used to get terrible hot flushes. It was like being asleep next to an oven, and the bed was wet. It was horrible.
So
Horrible.
just because I kept logging it out.
Still like that now.
I'm saying just because I kept, like I say, I kept logging us out, and I had to keep logging back in. Then I had to go send an email to myself. Yeah.
So anyway, that was a good, interesting coin chat, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? All about HRT.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
we started off as coins, Cameron. We always start off as it being coins, and it always goes on as something absolutely non-related to coins.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I'll tell you something else. I was doing the stream yesterday with Katie, and she comes up to me and she goes, Dad, I found a coin. I was like, okay, that's nice. And she goes, no, but Dad, I've never seen one of these before. And I'm thinking, fair enough. And she brings me out, and I showed it off to Steve, and apparently it's a medal. So I'll show it to you anyway. And
Right.
Camera, probably better on the other camera, but we'll see in a sec. But it's not a coin, although it's rock hard. But it's a Christmas wishes 2015. So it's been in the cupboard for ages. But Katie found it yesterday when she was sorting out our cupboard. But it's quite nice.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's rock hard. See what I mean? It's like proper hard. But it comes in one of these lovely, funny case things. But the case has got a crack in it. But yeah, she found that and gave it to me. So I thought, oh, nice.
Maybe there could be a HRT coin. See?
HRT coin with Christmas on it. Fair enough. And the word joy. Definitely not.
Oh, the joys. The joys of HRT.
I don't know. I'm luckily never going to experience that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to swiftly change the subject back to coins. So for those that don't know, we've done, is it 3 or 4 now? I'm going to say 3. And do you know why I'm going to say 3? Because one of them was 160 and the other one was 50 quid. So that still doesn't total 250. So I'm going to say we've done 3 250 coin hunts, even though we technically haven't. The first one, as we know, is absolutely amazing. And since then, they've been pretty diabolical, haven't they? No coins at all. So
absolute pits.
So for those that aren't aware, even though it keeps coming across the bottom of your screens, Hannah and I said that we were going to be doing a 50p coin hunt. Now, it's actually Sue that's doing the 50p coin hunt, and there's a reason behind that. That reason was given to myself. The idea was given to myself again by Ian when we was obviously on the Great British Coin Hunt, and that was that Sue would do £2 coin hunts because it would teach people that didn't know the £2 coin, just like Sue and I were totally new to it, the £2 coin. Unfortunately, we did rather well on the £2, and we virtually got every one you could find from circulation. And then I got offered the Commonwealth, and I bought them. And then I ended up buying all the ones from Change Checker that we didn't have in relation to the unreleased ones. And then I bought the IRB and thingy ones as well. So Sue got all of those for Christmas. So £2 coins were done. So we don't need any more of them. So then Hannah and I were having a discussion, and we said, well, Sue doesn't really know the 50p pieces. Clearly, I do. Even my Katie knows the 50p pieces, but Sue doesn't. So Hannah and I thought it'd be a good idea to do a 50p coin hunt where Sue does it because she doesn't know the coins, and then either Katie, myself, or Hannah can tell Sue what the coin is. Plus, you guys out there can as well, and some of you may be new to 50p's and learning them. So we figured that it'd be that same kind of thing. So we decided to do it, but this time, because I've already got all the coins and Hannah's virtually got all the coins minus a Q, we decided that we would give this book away when it's filled to a lucky winner. Now, we're not silly. We know how long it's taken people like Christopher Collects, Bungle, Coin Cupboard, loads of people to Caledonian Coins was one of the first ones I watched as well. So we know how long it's taken those guys to fill these books. We want some of Bungle's luck, absolutely. But we know what it's like for those guys to fill these books. UK Coin Hunt does it as well, doesn't he? So Hannah and I decided to do it, but we're going to give the book away once we've filled it. Now, obviously, the one stipulation, as it may be, is that we're not going to put a Q in it. And I'm sure that everybody can understand the reason why for that. It's because we need to find 3 before we can put one of those 3 in the book. And the chance of finding a Q is very, very slim. So to find 3 is going to be neon impossible. I've been very lucky in the past and found 1, and I've bought 2. So what we have said is, my friend Shell, I've been promising her one for absolutely ages when I find one or get one given to me from somebody. However, I just said it to Hannah this morning, because Billy Joe's obviously younger, and if we find the first one that we find, that one will go to Billy Joe. If I find a second Q, that'll go to my friend Shell. However, I may get offered one before that, in which case I'll probably just buy one anyway. But we shall see. And then the third one, if we find a third one, that'll then go in this book. So as you can appreciate, you got a 0% chance of getting a Kew Gardens. However, I'm very, very lucky 3 times. However, what we have said is, obviously, Hannah's got a full set of Olympics. I've got 3 full sets of Olympics, and Billy Joe's got a full set of Olympic coins. So they will all go in this book. Initially, Billy Joe didn't have all of them, but she has now. So that means that all the coins we find will now go into this book, apart from Q, which I'm sure everybody can understand the reason behind that. So I'll just show you up to where we're up to. We won't be doing a coin hunt tonight because unfortunately I haven't got any change. But we will be doing obviously more at some point during this week. So the ones that we need are the EEC. As you can see, it's a piece of paper rather than the coin next to it like the others are. The original suffragettes from 2003. I can never get to remember which way the camera goes.
Opposite direction.
Yeah, I'm still useless at that. Obviously, the Q we know we're not going to get. And then the WWF.
You will have a funny picture of the Q. I mean, we are being generous, aren't we?
Yeah, you can have a picture of the Q.
Have a picture.
One that I got off the internet, yeah. And then the next page, unfortunately, there's a big fat 0 in there because it's the Olympics. But don't worry, this will have coins in it eventually. It's just going to take us months. Well, you never know. We might have luck. It might not take us months, but I think it will. If you go by the other coin collectors, coin tubers, it's going to take us months to fill it. No Olympics whatsoever. But bless us, we're going to try. And then we get to my favourite coin that I'm missing. That's me being sarcastic. I don't like that coin, but it doesn't matter. It's a coin. It's a 50p. It'll go in the book. Although actually that's becoming quite rare now. It's a low mintage, that one.
It's not that easy to find.
Anyway, that's Benjamin Britten, by the way.
Yeah.
And then obviously the anniversary coin. Then we haven't had any luck with the 2016 apart from Peter Rabbit. So we need the duck. I was going to say the hedgehog then. Why was I going to say that? Tiggy Winkle.
This is Tiggy Winkle.
Yeah, and then Squirrel Nutkin. Obviously, we got all the 17 set. And you can see the lovely Isaac Newton. We got that in our first hunt, which is absolutely amazing. And I got one in the second hunt as well, didn't I? Which was quite good. Then we need I'm going to say carrots, but it isn't. It's radishes. 2018. And then the last one we're going to need is the Tittlemouse. However, I'm guessing that isn't going to be the last one we need because of the Team GB's put in circulation. I'm pretty certain we'll get a Team GB before we get all the Olympics, all the other Olympics. So that's where we're up to with the coin book.
Hi, JD.
We're going to try and fill it, obviously, just by doing my normal everyday coin hunts. I have been quite lucky when it comes to coin hunts. My bank once gave me a load of Olympics, over 30 or actually 40 quid's worth, and a load of the Beatrice Potter sets. And I had tons of them. So I managed to fill 4 albums of Olympic coins. So I'm never know, I might get that luck again, but I doubt it. But I've got a friend at the post office that kind of helps me, as people are aware. I've been getting her the alphabet coins, and I got an alphabet album. I'm
watching the chat, and I'm seeing that Jack and Kim make jewellery, crafty things. And I'm just thinking, one of yous, wow, £9 one. Congratulations. Sorry, I know I've gone off what I was saying, but JD's baby's been born.
Oh, congratulations, JD. I didn't know anyone was expecting, but congratulations. I'm so glad
yay!
I don't want any more. Who's the person that's selling the fridge magnets? I know she sent us them, but I can't remember
Madeline. It's Madeline.
Yeah, I've got mine. I really like them.
Yeah, these bad boys.
Yeah.
And these are going to be sold through Steve Fraser's website, which is Dragon Lord Coins. But they are magnets.
They are.
Excuse my scruffy nails, because I was trying to stop a house fire this morning. So
Madeline's on. I didn't know Madeline was on. Hi, Madeline. Sue and lots of people are congratulating JD. Sue obviously says she hopes both are well. Yeah, I got a tail of Peter Rabbit and a Benjamin Bunny, I believe. The two that I got. Forgive me, I could see dirt on my specs. So that's where we're up to on our coin book. Keep your fingers crossed that we're going to get some more luck, Hannah, because we need it.
yeah, I think we need more than that.
Yeah. I was watching one of Steve's yesterday, or sort of highlights of it, and he pulled out 1 Olympic. So I think our luck's rubbing off on Steve. So that's kind of good. No offense to Steve, of course, but he got 1 Olympic out of 500 quid. So potentially, I think there's a lot more people doing coin collecting now. So it's becoming harder and harder to find them all. I don't know how you do all that stuff. That's pretty cool.
What?
Yeah, like say what? Like it's like nothing new. I can't get that. Like putting the subscribe, the things across the bottom, 50p coin hunt complete good, but once filled minus the queue. Like, share, and subscribe to win.
Banners and comments.
Congratulations, JD, on your birth of your baby. How do you put those banners up? I can't. I wouldn't have a Scooby Doo.
See the left.
It's not on mine. I don't see it because I'm not.
Well, it's on comments, banners, brand, private chat, settings, and you just go in to your banners, click on there, have a little bit of a type. Bob's your uncle. Good old.
He was. He died 2 years ago. But fair enough.
I know. It was sort of like I was rescuing one woman from a fire, to be told another neighbour had passed away. I was like, oh, God, it's all gone on today. All gone on. And then there's a birth. So when they say you hear of a death, you hear of a birth. And there you go. Was it a little girl, JD?
By all accounts, it looks like it's JD's third.
Yeah. I could have sworn it was a little girl, or am I just making that up?
I'm going to be really, really rude, and I don't mean to be. I don't know if JD's a man or a lady.
JD's a man.
I don't
He's
know
just said there.
Hey,
Well, last is a twisty.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
No, I've lost my banner.
Forgive me. I don't know who everybody. I know. Obviously, I know who some of the people are from the streams and chats that we've been in, but I recognise the name. But there's one that comes and it's a casino as well, isn't there?
I can't remember casino yet. Can't remember the first part though.
No, I can't either.
But
you do get the point there is you get regulars that come back and watch over and over again, so you recognise the names, but because they're just like names, you don't know who's behind those names, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's congratulations anyway. It's absolutely brilliant. I personally don't want any more children, but congratulations. You should know by now, Scott. Thanks, Sue.
Well,
you.
I'm waiting for my grandson in 9 weeks.
I was going to say 9 weeks.
9 weeks. And I'm like, oh, just seems as if it was just yesterday that I found out, if you get what I mean. And I'm like, well, they'll have one of each. Because obviously, got the granddaughter, and now we've got the grandson. They can just stop. I'm happy with two. I'll be happy with 2 grandkids. That does me.
I might have to vanish for a second. I think I've got a cat fight going on in the kitchen.
All right.
Look, the cat flap's just gone. One's gone out. That's fine.
So I'm surmising too that you know them better than Scott does.
Sue probably does. I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't.
Yeah, you don't really watch. You tend to do, and I watch the chat.
Yeah, so I don't see the chat as much. I do see the odd name that I obviously recognise, but I don't tend to do the reading of things. I don't want 4 grandkids just yet. Anyhow.
I don't want a grandkid just yet. I'm only 40. Well,
look at Lily.
I'm 46, and this is my second grandchild. So the first one, obviously, Leah, who you've seen, she's only 3 anyway. So, but I mean, I'm going to be 47 soon, so I'm nearly kicking on 50. I only need, Judith, 4 coins for him now. But I do believe, obviously, the Jemima Puddle Duck. I might have to buy that one to complete the.
Hannah, Steve was saying yesterday in his stream, there's clever ways to work eBay, or not clever ways to work it, but sometimes people spell things wrong. Sometimes people put coins with stickers. You're going all dark again, all around you. That's freaky.
It just keeps doing that. It's done it all the way through.
And there's somebody at this precise moment of time selling all 5 of the first series for £18. Buy it now.
It's different ones. I'll just go and grab his book. So I'll stop this camera. So I'll leave you with Scott. I'll go upstairs and grab his book, and I'll show you what I need.
Well, anyway, as I was just telling Hannah, there is somebody currently selling all 5 of the first 2016 coins for about £18 on eBay. So a lot of you will know that's quite a good deal because Puddle Duck alone is anything between 12 and 15 quid. So I can't remember who the person was that's listing it, but it's definitely worth having a look at that because obviously if you get Puddle Duck and then you get the others pretty much for 2 quid, which is about the price you'd pay for them face value, and a lot of them are still they're above face value, especially like the Nutkin and things like that. They're getting harder to find. So there is still deals out there on eBay where you can possibly get the full sets of those first 5 and potentially get the a bit cheaper as it may be than buying just one Puddle Duck. So it's worth having a look at. Steve pointed that out yesterday where he was saying that you can find when people spell things wrong or put things wrong or list them wrong on eBay, and you can sometimes pick up a bargain. So it's definitely worth checking that out. I personally, I get a few things from eBay. I don't always like eBay. Puddle Duck has gone up a lot. I didn't realise. Yeah, Puddle Duck is quite expensive now. So if you think about it this way, and people are going to say I'm odd now, but you'll understand what I mean in a moment. Puddle Duck had 2.1 million, and she is now anything between 12 and 15 pounds to purchase on places like eBay and other websites that sell them, or sell her, I should say. So if you think of her mintage, and then you look at the 2018 set. So, for example, the Rabbit with the Radishes and Flopsy Bunny, Hannah's favourite, and Tittlemouse. As you know, Peter Rabbit and Flopsy were 1.4 or 1.5, and the other one was 1.7. So all 3 of them are actually going to have less mintage than the duck has got. And obviously, a lot of people are wanting those coins. So if you find them at a cheap price now, they're going to go up, I would imagine, quite soon in the next year or so to be the same kind of price as the duck is.
So this is
worth
this
having
is
a look at.
baby's book. Sorry, Scott.
It's all right, don't worry. I was just telling people you can get the full set of the first 5 coins for 18 quid on eBay at the minute. Someone's selling it for 18 quid, buy it now. Although I say that, there's probably people jumped up and bought it now.
So he is missing, by the way, Hannah, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, and then Jemima Puddle Duck, Jeremy Fisher, and Peter Rabbit with the radishes. So he only actually needs 4 to complete his little book, but they're going to be displayed because I bought one for Leah, and her book is exactly the same, and her coins are in. So they're going to be displayed in their bedrooms. So obviously, hopefully, I'll get it before he arrives.
Do you know what would be really nice? Getting the coloured stickers.
Yeah, the little.
I think that would look really nice if you did
because
that.
I'll tell you what I like about this book. Right now, 50 seconds. It's Billy Jones, and she has 3 separate books for hers. So if I need, or if I want to look at Billy Joe's, you have to have them separate. And then they changed it from this book to these books, which are much better in detail. But then when I went on to buy Leah and little Ollie, came across these ones and I thought they're so much nicer.
I do prefer them all as one.
Because you can see them all.
Yeah, I prefer it like that, to be honest. I know that Christopher Christopher Collects, sorry, was advertising that at one point, and he was trying to fill it in his videos, and I do quite like it as one. But then again, I put all of mine in coin books anyway, like that, as we know.
So it tells you the little tail on that side. And I was thinking, oh, I'm going to get, do you know, like the Olympics?
Hannah?
Yeah.
Why don't you show the writing up to the screen for a bit longer so people can possibly read it if they want to?
2 seconds. I'm trying to find. Oh. Do you know how these books?
Yeah, there is no
You can,
19 rabbit, because she wasn't put in circulation, unfortunately, was she?
no space for the 2019. But how you can leave this like that? You get what I mean? You can just dust it down if you wanted to leave it on display. I'm gonna have to see if I can get a cover. I'll make a plastic cover. Might make one actually, just to keep that in, so it keeps them nice and clean. If you get what I mean, because it's not going to be sure.
I do prefer the one book compared to the 3.
2 seconds.
So, but yeah, no, Oceans. Another one, Sean. Hi, Sean. Sorry. Yeah, so I did the 19 rabbit won't be in now. We know obviously Hannah's got a couple of 19 rabbits. But yeah, no, that won't be because it wasn't released in circulation. However, I am quite surprised because a lot of the other coin books that have been released by the Royal Mint, etc., have had slots in them for the coins that weren't put into circulation, like the £2 coin. If you remember Dean's Grandma, all those that. So that
Somebody was at the door.
It's all right. I was saying, Oceans just made a point there that there was no space for the 19, which is right.
No, there's not.
But I was saying it's because obviously it wasn't put in circulation. But then I just realised, if you remember Dean from My Family Collects, his grandma couldn't get all the coins that are in that coin album that she had because they were the commemorative ones that were missing.
Yeah.
So I wonder why certain books they've done the commemorative and you have to obviously go and buy the coins to fill it. But the Peter Rabbit one, which would make more sense to do that because people are going to want that coin, they haven't put that picture in that album. It's a bit of an odd thing, really, if you see what I'm trying to say.
I think it's because, obviously, the word Peter Rabbit wasn't meant to be re-released. And then they decided to bring them back out again. So, but you could only buy them in from the Royal Mint. Which means this is why they didn't put the boots out with an extra hole in, because you would know then that they were going to bring them out again.
Got ya.
But so because they haven't got a hole in the book, so there you go. No hole because it wasn't intended for circulation. But there I go again. I've gone dark again.
No, it's
They played a game of not bringing it.
But yeah, they did with the £2 coin though, because you're going all dark again behind you again. So they did with the £2 coin, which I say I don't understand why you do it for some but not for others. It's just a bit odd, isn't it? Unless they have now brought out a book that does have space for the 19 rabbit.
Hang on. When you think about it, I've just twigged about the Royal Mint, right? Obviously, they're not going to have 2019 coins in their tills anymore because it's 2020.
Yeah, but they had 18 coins in their tills when we were there.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a new decade.
It is.
So I think if anything, their tills are going to have the new coins in there are going to be released.
Well, hopefully they will, because if they do, I'll be able to get the 3 Team GBs that I want.
Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, are they going to release the 50p and the £2 coin? And that's why they've took them out the tills.
Yeah. So.
And it'll just be a normal 20 10 pence.
Yeah.
Hi, Warren. Hi, Sean.
Hi. Sorry, I've not been reading the stream. Hi, everybody that's joined us. Warren. Is it Sean, did you say? Sean. Yeah. Anyone that's joined, hello. Yeah, so I don't know. As I say, I don't think they can put all of the new coins in the till, because
no.
How could they? Because they'd have to get the 1p, the 2p, and none of them technically have been released yet. None of them have actually technically been minted yet, apart from the coin sets themselves. It would be nice for a new decade and all the new coins, but if you think about it, when we went last year, or it was last year now technically, when we went last year, even though it was only a couple of months ago, they had just the 18 coins. So they're going to have 19 coins there. They're bound to.
No, I think because... No, I think as Mint will no longer have common commemorative coins in the tills. Well, that's a bit why do I keep going dark and light?
So
do me head in.
If they're going to have no commemorative coins in the tills, what happens then? Supposing, for example, someone walks in, like me, and I was to buy something from the Royal Mint and use a £2 coin, for example, it was a commemorative one, and then that gets put in their till. What would I do then? Give it out to somebody or put it away somewhere? Am I just...
Yeah, because... No, well, because somebody could go in and use commemorative coins. I mean, they might have spare ones. I think, oh, well, I'm going to chuck it in my change. So they can't technically say they'll not have any commemorative coins in. They might just say we are not putting the 10 pence coins in. But it's a bit of a... I don't know. Is it Royal Mint that have released a statement saying that?
See, I'm hoping that I can still get, maybe not the 10p's, but I'm hoping I can get the new 50p's or some of the new £2 coins.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not really... they will no longer order them. So I wonder if they're just going to get rid of what they've already got in the till.
So by the time we go, they may still have some 10p's left. Honey, you've gone totally dark now.
I give in. I give in with this laptop. And to think that it's brand new.
It's like I'm talking to a zombie.
I'll give in.
Oh, there you go. You got light again.
Split.
Ocean.
Right.
Oceans has just said she thinks she might have chewing gum stuck to the electric meter. Every time the wheel goes around, it's sticking to the gum and slides down there. That's why.
No idea what it's doing. Any? I'll have a darker one if you want.
To be honest, that was I think.
Is that what you wanted? Oh.
I think it's a motion sensor, you know. I think it is.
Yeah, but it's like...
It's gone dark now. But they see you move near it and it's gone light. I think it's...
No, I haven't moved anywhere.
Maybe you should get a lamp next to your head like I've got, and then you can turn it off and it goes dark or light.
It doesn't make any difference whether I move or not. I think it just does what that it's doing it again, and I'm seriously not touching anything. Just does what it likes. Just put it over there, Cam. I need to pedal faster. The hips don't work, Jack. So I can't pedal faster. I don't know what it is.
My hips don't lie.
Yeah, and it's got nothing to do with Shakira. Yes.
Going dark again now.
I'll give in. Just does what it likes.
Can you not get yourself a lamp?
What?
Get yourself a little lamp.
But it never used to do that. So I don't know why all of a sudden it just keeps going dark and then light, dark and then light. Just does what it likes. Look there.
It's the dark now.
No, it just does what it likes.
Oh.
What? It's sat on the table, Jack.
You know what it also be?
It's very odd, isn't it?
Got you good there. I got you good there.
It's very odd.
I'll give in with it. It is what it is. Just does what it likes.
I
You can
cannot
do
even
swap
see
shops.
you, man.
But no promise all coins will be available.
I'm assuming that's the 10p swaps that they do on the Sundays.
Yeah, all the wires are fine. I mean, that's the charger wire. It's plugged in. It's on. The battery's fully charged.
I think there's a motion sensor in your camera, you know.
I wonder if there's like a light detector thing.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a motion sensor.
Well, that's technically what it is.
Is it?
Yeah, because if you stay
Motion.
still, it's not detecting motion, so it turns
Well,
everything off.
Right.
And then if you
I'm
move, it lights up again. Yeah, yeah. You're going to headbutt it then for a second.
No, I was just like
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
about just to see if it's not just when it feels like it. I could be sat perfectly still
And it goes dark
and it'll go dark.
because there's no motion. And then when you move, it goes light again.
I don't know. I don't know. I might just have to have a look and see if it is when I'm not streaming and turn it off.
Sue's saying it's the Gremlins and Gizmo's adorable. We used to have a cat called Gizmo.
Yeah.
He was lovely. He was lovely until the kids come along and started spraying everywhere, and we ended up having to give him to my brother.
Yes. Well, work this one out, Scott. I have a female cat who thinks she can spay.
Females can't though, can they?
No. But mine thinks she can.
Shut
I think
up,
it might be
Susan.
because I had a brother. Well, I didn't give birth to it, but you know, I had her because it was Mork and Mindy. And I don't know what happened. Mork we moved, kept them both in. Mork went out, and then eventually he just didn't come back.
I'm listening.
I don't know.
Don't worry.
So I don't know. I don't know where he is, what's happened to him, but I did hunt for him. And I'm thinking, is it because she was brought up with him? And obviously she was done, so she couldn't have any cats, because obviously cats are not bothered whether you're related or not.
Fair enough.
So I made sure there was no kittens, no inbred kittens, with them being brother and sister. And then I think she's just, I don't know, must have picked up, oh well, eating space organizer. And she still does it now. And she's 10.
Hannah, I'm just going to do something just to prove it to Sue that I do not. Are you ready?
Right.
Maybe without the wig. With the wig, no. Without the wig, maybe. Are you ready?
Right.
I don't think so.
No.
No. Even if I do a funny or whatever it is he does, still no. So that's a no.
It may be a faulty backlight.
If you go to the actual, if you type in the actor, I can't remember his name. I know the other one's David Williams, obviously, but when you, this one's a bit more, to be honest.
Dave, oh, I was going to say
It's a
David
bit more
Williams.
when he's got no hair.
I can't remember what he's called
I
now.
think you look like him. Not really.
I spot. Take your glasses off, and we'll see that way.
That video, that picture has got glasses on.
Has he?
Yeah, look.
Put your face up to that one.
This is Sue's
Yeah,
fault.
stop it. You do, Scott. Sorry.
Oh well. My claim then, I'm someone's double that's famous. I would say when someone said Harry Hill or Penfold, man, I get that.
Dave said exactly the same as you, Scott. I got the 2020 uncirculated bunks to cut open. Now they have arrived. I really don't want to split them open. I will now have to buy the 2s and 50s separately.
That's exactly me. There we go. I'm not taking it apart.
Faulty backlight.
Oceans, you can go off some people, you know.
I've done it again. I'm not touching anything. Give in.
See, if I put my collar up, Harry Hill? No, maybe not.
No.
No. He's got those big funky collars, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. That's what he was called, Matt Lucas.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Still don't look like him, though.
I'm trying to read the comments. I was too busy laughing at you. It may be a faulty backlight power inverter, faulty backlight cable, faulty lid switch, faulty video cable, or faulty screen. Well, a bit like faulty towers.
Could be worse. Could look like someone from Little Britain. Why don't you just treat yourself to a cam? Like one of these things that I've got. Webcam. So, because obviously as you know, I flick between the two. So you've got so as you know, I've got the two cameras. So I go is that oh, whatever it was. I can't remember what the picture looked like now. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I did some like orange hair then down the side, don't I? And like a string vest or whatever it was in the picture.
A comb over.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got
I
yourself
know, I my next fancy dress party, don't I?
What?
I know I can go to my next fancy dress party, don't I?
Well,
I've got to pay and everything. You know.
Andrew came on there. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. They're all taking a mickey out of me saying I look like some dude from the telly.
So I can see you getting a clip tonight. No, she'll not get a clip. She'll get kicked out of bed.
We've deviated from coins again. Let's get back to coins. Back to coins.
And breathe. Sorry, that was just my family telling us they're just getting back home. So
They've got back to Scotland already.
yeah,
Is it not far from Newcastle to Scotland then?
not really. It's like an hour and a half on the train.
Wow.
So if I when I go up, I just jump on the train. It's only an hour and a half.
Do you know what? I got referred to an egghead and an egg splattered on my head. And now apparently I'm never going to live this down that I'm being compared to. Say, ooh. I've never seen the show, so I haven't got a clue. I've never watched Little Britain once. I honestly haven't. I don't know anything about it. I know that David Williams is because of or whatever it's called. X Factor. What's it called? Do you know what I mean? Britain's Got Talent. That's the one. And he's a funny guy. I get that. I think a kid may have met him somewhere in Stockport doing a book reading or something.
Doing what? A book reading?
I'm sure he did. Yeah, he writes books, that David Williams guy.
No, I thought you said a foot reading. I was thinking, I've heard of reading hands, but not reading.
Sorry, Hannah. Book.
Book. Not a book.
It's a book.
Book.
Oh. Book.
You got book.
Oh, no. Book.
Book. Book.
We're not
Book.
going down this debate.
Right. Listen. Do you know when you say book?
Yeah, but no, but
How do you spell it?
What?
Book.
B-O-O-K.
But if you were saying Heidi Boo, right, of Halloween, Boo.
So how do you say look?
Look.
Sorry?
Look.
Say it again.
I don't say Luke.
Exactly, that's my point. You
Look.
say look and you say book. So why would it be look and Luke? Or why isn't it Luke if it's book?
Book.
It's because we all have our own way of saying things depending on which part of the country we come from.
Not Luke.
But that's how you spell book.
Book.
And how do you spell look?
Luke.
I think you find that's 1-0 to me. Thank you.
Luke over here. You'd be like, what? Shut up.
Exactly.
You'd be looking. No, you'd be looking to see who Luke was.
Right.
Whether he was a man and missing.
So
You'd be like,
if Luke
where's Luke gone?
same way, if look is spelled the same way as book, and it's just an L and a B that's different, why do you pronounce them different?
Listen, somebody said, Luke over here, I'd be thinking they're shouting at some man
Called
and he's
Luke.
lost. Called Luke. And I'd be like, where's
I
Luke?
get that. It's just like me when I say bath and you say bath.
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 No, up here, if you bath, you're being sick.
And also here it can be buffing as well, but whatever. But in my case, it's when you have a wash.
I'm going in the bath.
That is the one.
I like my coin. Book. I like my coin.
Do you know what? If you change that B to a D, it's Duke, isn't it? So technically, you've got a point on that one as well. Oh, well, you know, we all speak how we speak, don't we? At the end of the day, different parts of the country sound different and they say things different. There's nothing wrong in how everyone says things.
I call Duke.
And I call it a book. And there's nothing wrong with how either of us pronounce
Now, if
it.
you said to me, do you want a book? I'd be thinking you were American and offering us $1.
That's a buck. That's not a book. That's a buck.
Well, book.
No, it's a buck.
Book.
Buck, not a book.
Book. But to me, that's what it sounds like. It's not a book. It's a book.
No.
Book. Is it a cookie or a cookie?
Do you know what? I have to think about that one. I want to do it in Cookie Monster's voice. Cookie. Cookie.
Cookies. We talk proper. See?
Anyway, this is diverting from coins, money.
Again.
How do you say coins and money? Is it the same way as I say it?
Coins, money.
There you go. Exactly. It's the same. That's fine. Let's carry on talking about that.
That's grab your Harry and Meghan £5 now. They leave royal family this week and will cost, well, it's not, they're not gonna from what I've read, that's where it is. Dosh. Wonga. Shrapnel. There you go.
What's that picture of? Is that a squirrel?
Squirrel looking. Video.
That is a
Right,
squirrel,
2
isn't it?
seconds.
I like that picture of that squirrel. Is that a red squirrel? It's not really red though, is it? Still nice. Could be squirrel napkin. Sorry, I was having a look at Judith's picture of a squirrel on the screen. I like that. I like my 50p picture that I have because it's my favourite 50p, but I do quite like that squirrel. Oh. Hey? Hannah's gone again. Sorry, all.
Dave, if you had a bottle of bookie, you'd be buckled.
I'm totally lost again now. I've missed comments, I think. Gives a bottle of Bucky.
Yeah, it's what they drink up in Scotland.
Gives a bottle of Bucky. I don't know what that is.
Bucky.
Don't know what that is.
Buckfast?
Who's moving to the USA?
The Harry and Meghan.
Ah, right. I thought it was for 6 months of the year. It was Canada. Have I got it wrong? It was 6 months here and 6 months there, wasn't it?
I think so. I'm not sure that everything's been thrashed out. So I don't know. I know the stepping down as being senior royals.
Well, I don't really have an opinion on any of it, to be honest with you, and I don't tend to do politics or anything at all.
No.
But, you know, I would hate personally to be in the limelight. I wouldn't want it. Imagine walking down the street, right? I'm just anybody, even footballers, anybody. I know it's a bit different being like from the royal family and things, but if you think about it, right? If you become famous for any reason whatsoever, whether it be that silly show that's on tonight, it starts tonight, you know, the island thing, or anything where you become famous instantly and you get all these people that do swarm around you or take pictures of you or basically badger you, then I would understand why you would want to possibly not be in the limelight. So, and imagine that let's put it this way, what I'm trying to say here is if you become famous, if you choose to be famous, then that's a different story than being born into being famous and then having no choice in the matter. So it must be a horrible thing to know your whole life you've had people following you, picturing you. Every little thing you do, anything is put in the press. It must be horrible. I mean, these people that become celebrities choose to be celebrity, yeah? But if you're born into celebrity or so forth, it must be a horrible thing.
Thing is, she knew what she was marrying into.
Oh, no, she was
Simple
a
as
celebrity.
that.
I'm not saying that because that's different again. She was, a normal person and then become a celebrity, didn't she? But poor Harry didn't. He was born into the royal family, which instantly made a celebrity. He then had cameras following him around. He had anything. If he farted in public, pardon my language, but if he did, it'd be front page news. So I do feel sorry for anybody in that situation that doesn't want to be in that situation. Or if they just want to break away from that situation for 6 or 7 months, I can totally get it, to be honest, because I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, but I mean, no, I wouldn't want to be scrutinised 24/7. I really wouldn't. But she knew what she was getting into. So for her to say she doesn't like the life and being under scrutiny 24/7, well, I'm sorry, if you're going to come from America and marry into the royal family, you knew what you were taking on.
But
before you say,
I do. But you can't help who you fall in love with.
No, you can't. I mean, but it's a case of they still want protection. Well, hang on. Why should the UK government pay for your protection when you've decided to step down? No, pay for your own protection. Simple as that. You can't have it both ways. You cannot have your hand in the pot and then want to take it out.
But at the end of the day, he is still going to be related to the king, regardless. At the moment, he's related to the queen because it's his grandmother. He's going to be related to the king when it's Charles, or he's going to be related to the king when it's his brother, or he's going to be related to the king when it's his nephew. So he's always going to be related. All the other royal family have, bodyguards, etc., etc. So
but they don't want to do. They are stepping down from being senior royals, right? Now you only get protection if you're a senior royal. Beatrice, Eugenie, blah blah blah, don't get security. Why should he get security? Why should that still be in place? If he doesn't want to be a senior royal and he wants to step down from what he's doing, then therefore he steps away from everything and he steps away from the duchy, which is what he is actually paid by. He's paid by his dad's, because he is the Duke of Cornwall, so it's the duchy that pays for Prince Charles. Prince Charles pays for his kids out of that duchy. So therefore, if he wants to step away from it, I'm sorry, mate, but you're stepping away from everything. You cannot have it both ways. Meghan's worth 15 million, I do believe, Warren. So if they want security, they'll pay for their own. It's as simple as that.
Again, I don't know. I mean, to be totally honest with you, I can understand why he wants to get out of the limelight. I can totally respect that. Totally respect it. Because I wouldn't want that. And I don't know many people out there that would want people literally photographing them, writing about them, do it all the time. That must be, as you say, she probably knew because she married into it, but he was born into it. So I can't help but feel sorry for him having that whole life. We're not being able to go and do what us normal people would do and go and get drunk or go and get whatever. It must.
I like when he goes and gets drunk. Actually, he's hilarious.
It must be horrible. Do you know what I mean? To just go out there and be one of the lads, for example, you can't do it, and that. I understand why, but it must be a horrible, horrible situation. It must be.
Well, let them all crack on. It's not going to affect us anyway.
Let's get back to coins.
Anyway, yeah. Dave is, I'm doing a takeover of my family's channel on Monday, the 20th of January at 1 p.m. live.
Sorry. Okay. As in Dean's.
Sorry?
As in Dean, My Family Collect.
How are you doing a takeover, Dave? Jane, Harry was always visiting my son's school. Now he won't be. The kids will miss him. I can't picture Harry going to his local and buying a bottle of bogey for Megan.
Yeah, it is My Family Collects. Wasn't Dean supposed to be jumping on with us at some point?
Yeah, he missed us when we came on. He did send us a text message.
I'll be seeing him. I like Dean and Graham. Awesome.
Yeah. So, are you joining them? You mean, are you doing a guest appearance on it? Because I do believe.
So I've got to ask a quick question.
Dean did text me, but I can't remember what it was about because obviously I had family here from Scotland this weekend. But he did. Dean did text us, but I'm probably going to have to reread it. Yeah, doing a hunt on his channel.
So have you been on camera before, Dave, or have you streamed with anybody before? Is it going to be your debut? I think we need to carry on chatting while we're waiting for an answer. It's gone quiet.
Yeah.
I'm doing a hunt on this channel. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. He's doing a hunt on his channel. Beatrix is never going to get on the throne.
No, poor Steve wanted me and you to go against him in a head-to-head of 250 quid's worth of 50p's the other day, and I didn't have them, so we couldn't do it. But we're open to doing things like that as well, aren't we, Hannah? I mean,
yeah,
we know we call it the Hannah and Scott show, but obviously we would more than happily, as I said in other videos, more than happily have people join us. We've had Steve, obviously we get Sue. Obviously Sue's, well, technically it's me, Hannah, and Sue. And then we get Billy Joe, and obviously we mentioned Dean, Steve, anyone's fine to join. If we know your name and you stream with us, and of course it's the whole point of having the thing. Obviously, you can jump on, and if you end up doing your own streams as well, that's absolutely cool, and I don't blame you in the slightest, to be honest with you. It gets quite addictive, but it can also at times when you run out of things to say, it can be quite difficult, and that's when you are reliant on the interactions from other people like you guys are doing. You don't need to be nervous, though. You just be yourself, just be as you are, and just carry on as normal. To be honest, that's about right, isn't it, Hannah? Just be yourself and just
carry on regardless, isn't it?
Just treat it like you're having a telephone conversation with your mate and you're talking to them via, because you're going to have someone on with you. If you're streaming on yourself, you see, I didn't like streaming on my own in the end because I found it very difficult because you wasn't getting conversation from somebody. Reading the comments, sometimes the comments dry up, so it's quite difficult. But when you sat with somebody like I am with Hannah or with Sue next to me, it's a bit easier when you're having the conversation. So it's a good idea if Dean obviously is going to be there with yourself, and that way you can kind of have a chat, and it makes it feel like it's a conversation on a telephone, doesn't it, rather than chatting to a telephone. Well, it is basically.
Lawrence just said he's going to do a bank hunt. Dependent on the bank, he's going to do a hunt about 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Which 50p's or 2 squids? I'm hoping I can get some more tomorrow. I've had 50 quid was all I could get the other day, wasn't it? We didn't get one commemorative in that 50 quid. Do you remember? Poor Sue.
I've just got
I think
to
it's with Britannia.
nip out a second again.
50p. Awesome.
I might start pimping it on, off, on, off, on, off.
That's all right. Occasionally when you're on, the camera goes dark anyway. So I'm joking. I'm winding you up. Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest with you, you'll be fine. Dean's awesome. He's a lovely lad. And he knows lots about 50p's and £2. And he knows obviously more than I do in relation to £2 coins and things. So you'll be absolutely fine. Warren doesn't bother with £2. He just does 50p's. I didn't realise. That's cool. So yeah, I love the 50p. We all know this, and hence why I'm trying to get Susie into it as well, because of the fact that she'll then know what we're looking for and which ones, are the right ones to keep, etc. The NIFC years, I know she doesn't know what those are. Katie does, but eventually, because I haven't really been looking for the Shields and Britannias, I just literally, I know it's sacrilege, isn't it? But I've literally just been putting them back in and bagging them and taking them back to the bank, because I'm not doing any date runs or anything. Hannah did a date run for her 100 subs, but I've not got a need to look for them. I don't sell the coins, so if I find a 2008 then or to be honest, I probably should check the Shields though, because if I was to find an NIFC, that'd be worth it just alone, just to put it in my collection. Again, because obviously you could, or put it in one of the kids' collections. I should possibly start looking for the 50p's, but I haven't looked at the Shields, so maybe I should start doing that again in our next hunt. It takes a little bit longer, but it's probably a good idea. But I've only ever come across a 2016, and I didn't even find it. I felt it was given to me from a guy where Oliver goes to Lads Club. Ask anything about 50p or £2, you have them all. Fantastic, Sean. Who? Matt, wait, don't start. Sue's just come downstairs and called me Matt. I think she means that guy from Little Britain. Again. Why are you snorting? I don't look like him.
It's all you need out. You put your ears in and go, no.
Going that spot.
Go to the piano frontier.
Going that spot.
Spot had hair.
He looks like Matt
Who's
Lucas.
got none hair?
Yeah, he looks like Matt Lucas.
Spot from Star Trek had hair.
Well,
You just said
you did
something.
when you weren't born with
I
that.
meant you have a haircut.
He looks like Matt Lucas.
I'm being picked on again.
Does he?
I don't think I do, but obviously people do. That's life. It's nice to be looking like a celebrity, I suppose. I'm definitely not a celebrity. Yeah, so the NIFC years, just I'm going to say them anyway, just for people that don't know what they are. I'm sure that everybody on here is watching and knows what they are. So the years to look out for, you want there's 3 million and odd of the 2008 Britannia. There's a few million of the 2017 Shield. And then the Shields that you want to keep your eye out for is the 9, 10, 11, 16 and 18. If you find any of them, they're worth quite a bit on eBay. And to be honest, I should really start. Hannah, we haven't been, have we? I've been just stuffing them back in the bag and paying them in. I think I should start looking at the Shields in case of finding an IFC. But I never do. I just put them back and send them back because I don't need them. I've got them myself. So, but maybe I should and then give them to the kids. Possibly, we shall see, but I don't know. I just can't be bothered to sit there going, no. Do you know what I mean? But
What is Sean? Is that it took you 2 years to collect? To collect what?
Sean's he does the 2s and the 50s, I think he said.
On about comedies, Dave.
She's vanished again.
Yeah, I was saying, on about comedies, Dave. Nephew came the other day. And said, Auntie Hannah, I've found this coin. So They are in the northeast. Scott. Bit like, do you know when Bungle brought, what was it, something like 18 out the other day? And this is, in fact, it's in fab condition.
That actually does look very, very, it looks almost uncirculated.
Yeah. But that's what Bungle and Lady M were pulling out the other day.
Bungle has all the luck though, doesn't he? I mean, come on, he got 100 Olympic coins in one video. He got a queue a couple of months later. He does get some good luck when it comes to coin hunting. I want some of his luck. I need him to send it your way, and then you can transfer it to me, and then I can start finding good coins. That would be great. Warren said it took him 3 months or 4 months to complete his 50p's. Obviously, hunting the way we are, I think it's going to take us a fair few months to
John
complete.
got 2 Northern Ireland coins in one day. £2 coins.
I'm guessing that is amazing.
I can't even find one.
Steve got a Wales one yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain Steve got a Wales one yesterday from what he said. Talking about the Commonwealth, aren't you? £2.
Yeah. Yeah, I do believe that there's been some hidden somewhere and they're just making the way out, because this is really shiny.
Hannah, I am on stream. Don't worry, I'm just taking my jumper off. I'm having a hot flush.
Scott thinks he's a woman now.
No, I have gone really warm. I did that in case my big fat tummy come out on camera. That would have been really embarrassing. So I had to cover it up.
Dave gave away a Commonwealth in change at work last week. Didn't see it until the customer went to put it in his pocket. Good night, Warren.
Sorry, good night.
Hi, Javid.
Hear the voice from beyond. Sue shouting from the kitchen. Hi, Javid.
All right.
Javid.
Go down to the kitchen. It's not even the kitchen. So
You're in the kitchen now.
Yeah.
Oliver, go away.
Oh, okay. Mom, can I have this? Mom, can I have that?
Oh, Oliver. You're 14, mate. You act like you're 10.
I'm going to go into some mental sorry, what you call it.
Yeah.
I don't look like that guy from Little Britain, man.
You do. You've got the nose. Where's your nose gone? Got the nose.
You've got the nose.
Oh,
You got the nose.
You've got the nose, Scott.
don't, man. I don't.
He's trying to convince himself.
No matter how many times you look at that picture, Scott.
Right, I'm doing it again because I do not, man. I'm telling you, I do not. I do not.
I thought that was
Smiling.
really bored.
Look, I don't. I don't.
He doesn't
I'm
smile.
smiling. I'm going to get smile the same.
But he's got no hair.
Oh, whatever. I can't even smile like him now. I don't know like him. You're just comparing me because I've got a bald head and specs. That's all it is. Bald head and specs, man. There's no resemblance. Just because I'm slap head and glasses doesn't mean I look like that dude.
Remember Hilda?
I wish I had his money.
Do you remember Hilda? And
Hilda
Stan?
who?
Coronation Street. You like him?
I don't even know. He's from Coronation Street, man.
Does that show me age?
Yeah.
I don't even watch the soaps.
Look, there's your twin.
Harry Hill. Harry Hill at 34.
No, I don't like Harry Hill. Can't sleep with Harry Hill. I'll sleep with
Is
you.
that your passport photo? No, I'm not
I don't
showing my
like-
passport
I don't
photo.
like Harry Hill.
Let me get a Harry Hill up now, just
Oh,
for
you
the sake
don't, I
of
don't
it.
like Harry Hill.
He's bald.
Oh my god, I look more like Harry.
Matt collects
Oh,
coins.
Oh, dude.
Who do you have in?
Or just not tonight.
Hmm.
Don't mean I'm sleeping with Harry Hill looking like. Ooh.
No, but Harry
Oh.
doesn't have an egghead.
Harry Hill is very intelligent.
But it's
Harry
dumb.
Hill used to be a doctor.
Actually, no, I don't. I don't actually.
Go on, do it.
Harry, I need some darker glasses. I have got dark rim glasses, you know, with a spare pair.
Go on.
But
Do this
Harry
one.
Hill's got like lines on his forehead more than I've got, and he's a lot slimmer than me too.
Not similar egghead though.
But he's apparently got a similar egghead.
No, Dad, but you got a bigger head.
Do that. It could be your granddad.
Man.
No.
Nah,
No, definitely not.
not Harry Hill. Not Harry Hill.
No, like Gromit.
Wayne Rooney, but with no hair.
Not Harry Hill, but possibly.
Do Wallace. Which one?
No.
Which one is it? Wallace.
No.
You Gromit the dog.
Do
I
you
don't
know
know like Wallace and what is it? Get a Scott night. Wallace and Gromit now. Oh, at least I'm on a 50p.
Hey, Gromit the dog.
No, just call it.
Like a grove for who, Sean?
Biker Grove for you.
Well, Biker Grove is obviously Newcastle,
Oh.
It is.
but I don't know what reference it is.
Oh.
That's where Ant and Dec come from, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Biker,
I used to like that show.
Ooh.
Biker Grove.
No.
Um,
Oh. Why is it?
There was no one bored in Grange Hill. Don't go there.
Also, a little kid. He used to get bullied because of his name.
well,
More like Golden Balls Jasper Carrot. I don't look now. My mate Pete looks like Jasper Carrot. He really does look like Jasper Carrot, my mate Pete.
this is like pick on Scott night.
It is, isn't it?
What? Who do you look like now?
Jasper Carrot. That's Pete. Pete looks like Jasper Carrot.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping with Jasper Cat. You don't hear much of it.
I used to like Golden Balls. I used to think that show was well cool.
You do look like that.
All right. Keep saying all like this, Matt guy.
You're the better person, though.
I don't know.
You need to put pleasure on your head and make it more shiny, love.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I agree, Dave.
You agree, Dave? What? Sorry.
You're doing yourself no favours showing the picture, Scott.
Oh,
You just keep digging yourself a deeper hole.
he's a good-looking geezer. There's nothing wrong with that. That bald guy in that picture, I don't know his name. Matt, whatever you said his name was.
I'm certainly no angel, Dave. Definitely not. I might have I've probably got a dirty halo.
I think Sean's going. Good night, Sean.
Bye, Sean.
Hope my flip cards arrive tomorrow. What are flip cards?
Snap.
I was thinking Snap.
Or patience.
I don't know. Night.
I'm going up to watch Love Island.
You going out to watch Love Island? Is it 9 o'clock?
It's 9:10.
Wow, we've been on for ages. See, time flies when people are taking the mickey out of my bald head.
Oh, coin cards
But, hey, good. You build a roof. Look, house
to
roof.
put inside the slots.
Ah, so whereas I just cut the pictures out of the
Oh, you know
internet,
what,
it
you
didn't
got
cost me
this.
anything apart from ink and
What?
paper.
You be an ant.
I didn't cost me. I did it at my mum's house. I'm like, get off.
Oh, I'm messing around with you. Look.
Do ya?
Bye, Jane.
I've got sore fingers anyway.
So we get off my head.
Looks like Bunny Rabbit now. Right. Well, on that note, we're all off because I
Get
have
off.
to go and sort uniforms out.
Come on.
So before Scott gets tortured anymore,
She's gone.
I'll be back.
I actually seen Easter eggs in, was it Asda, I think, did they? I've seen cream eggs. Oh, cream eggs in Sainsbury's, I've seen them.
How do you eat your
Like
cream
it.
eggs?
What?
You asked me how I answered.
Bye, Jane.
You asked how I ate cream eggs.
I was asking Hannah.
I saw the middle out.
Okay.
Honest to God. See what I've got to put up with?
I eat them whole.
You've got a
You
big
eat them
mouth.
all.
I eat them whole. I just chuck them in and chomp.
You've got a big mouth, that's why.
Well, I bite the top off, and I'm not going to see what I do. Something's even in the middle anyway. I'm not going to say either one of the words because it'll be misconstrued as something else. Yeah, I just eat the egg.
I put the whole thing in my mouth. Do you remember the advert? Do you remember the advert when it was on telly? And it used to be, how do you eat yours? And that guy used to be like Austin Powers, you go, 2 at a time, baby, yeah, or whatever. I can't get 2 in my mouth, it don't fit. I can get 1 in quite easily, but 2, no. Sorry. Totally off subject there.
I just eat it. Just eat it. Well, it's been lovely catching up with you guys and obviously having
I've gone red.
a sort of related, non-related coin chat. Having a bit of banter as per usual.
All aimed at me, but carry on.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Well, we'll just have to find. Well, see, this is a challenge. Let's see if you can find who I look like, because I don't look like anybody.
Well, you do actually. You look like Hannah.
Exactly, not like myself. So I don't resemble anybody. But that's a challenge for you.
I can't wait to see what people bring up as their answers, and I'll start Googling it and showing it on the screen. And then it'll literally be screen against screen.
She would answer how to eat a cream egg. Well, I might go and buy one tomorrow.
What, and eat it on camera while I'm doing a coin hunt?
Yeah, I'm just eating cream eggs. Yeah, right. Well,
should we do a cream egg challenge tomorrow? I shouldn't really eat them, but we'll do a cream egg challenge tomorrow. And we'll get a pack of 3 and see how many we can fit in our mouths at once. Just for the hell of it.
I'll have to have somebody on standby for CPR reasons.
I can only get 1 in. I can't get 2. Imagine trying 3.
I don't pull my cheeks out. See if I can. Hang on. Well, we'll try.
No, let's not do that. It's a silly challenge. I'll just get a cream egg and eat it. Okay. Oh.
Probably joke myself. Probably a lot of people want to see this joke, but there you go.
HMS has just put a comment on. I think he's probably right now.
I read it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I've got
mini eggs. I don't know what. Okay, you keep your mini eggs.
That one's gone over my head a little bit.
Apparently now I look like Minnie the Minx. From
Minnie-
the, is it like the Beano or the Dandy? Me long stocking.
Oh my god.
Andrew, not your mate.
I'm sure people don't tune in to watch us laughing, but
I mean, have you seen this?
oh,
Really? Really?
oh. I was laughing at Sue's comment, to be honest with you, but whatever, don't put it up. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've only got flush again. Okay.
God.
I ain't
Right,
coming to
so.
I've got all. Oh, so good. Hold a minute. Who's that person that Andrew said? Because Judith said, "Oh, and I've lost it now."
Oh, was it Nicholas Sturgeon or something? Yeah, Nicholas Sturgeon.
Oh, is that the Scottish MP?
Prime Minister? Or
Yeah,
Scottish Prime Minister, or Scotland even have a Prime Minister?
Yeah, you don't look like her. No.
You have lost the plot.
Now we know why Scott is always happy. Now.
Greg Wallace up.
Get a pic of Greg Wallace.
Is
this for me or Sue? I mean, me or Hannah, I mean.
Apparently I look like Moby Dick.
Yeah, Greg Wallace. Greg Wallace.
Have any idea who Greg Wallace is? I've got to Google it myself.
It's got to be me, innit? It can't be a woman called Greg, can it? It's me. Apparently, it's me.
Oh, you do look like him, yeah.
Oh, my word.
He's all right, then.
Hannah?
That's the chef, isn't it?
I ain't got a clue who he is.
Yeah.
If he can cook, it definitely ain't me, because I can't.
Yeah, it is. He's off Master Chef.
I've got a white mini here.
Yeah, he's off Master Chef. Oh, I was like, that's what. Hang on. Oh, Jack. Right.
Yes, I know you've not got any cream eggs, so we know. We get the hint. You want a cream egg. Caramel cream egg.
I don't look like her, man. Behave yourself.
No, you don't. Oh, then again, there is a slight resemblance.
Shut up, you idiot.
Oh, there is.
See, look, even my picture's getting dark as if to see. I don't think so. We'll just shut that off. Yeah.
I'm quite happy to look like 3, maybe 4 celebrities now.
Well, I'm not happy to look like her. I'm wounded.
Kojak. No, that was Terry Savalas. No, he was a good-looking geezer in his day. So, no, I don't like lolly sticks. I don't tend to eat lollies. Yeah, I think Hannah's run off again. I think we were going to end the stream, but now Hannah's run off. Who's Gail Porter? Who looks like Gail Porter? Who's Gail Porter?
Right, I've come back. All forgiven.
Hannah, I don't know who Gail Porter is.
Gail Port. Oh, didn't she lose her hair with alopecia?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's a pretty woman.
Yeah, she lost all of her hair.
She's very
With
pretty.
alopecia. Yeah. But 2 seconds.
She's a very pretty lady, whoever she is. Don't know who she is, but
Trying to get a one up with her. She lost all of her hair.
I thought I was saying you look like her.
No.
Oh, bless her. Still very pretty with no hair as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
You've gone all dark again.
She used to be a DJ, I do believe.
I don't know who she is, to be honest.
Sure, she used to be a DJ.
I don't look like just because people are bald doesn't. I don't look like every single one of them.
Oh, she actually, she's a Scottish television presenter. I thought she was a DJ.
I don't know. Hey, pretty woman. I thought I was talking about you because it was a woman.
No.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Are we gonna call it a night then, mate?
Yes, we are. Yeah, Dr. Evil.
Who's Dr. Evil? Who's Kathy Bates? People are throwing names out. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus wept. Kathy Bates, she's out of Psycho. Where she breaks his legs.
Okay. I'm totally. I don't know who she is. Do I have to Google who she is as well?
I've gone from being a nasty Scottish woman to a psychopath. Here you go. Oh, Misery. Yeah, Misery. Sorry, not Psycho. I knew it was one word. Might as well have been Psycho. She was a psycho.
Hannah, she's an old lady. Is that her? She's a bit.
No.
Excellent.
Like Lara Croft. Like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, Sue's going because she's watching Love Island.
No, look at this one. Oh, God, right. Look, yes,
Oliver's just sent me a message, Hannah. Right. Oliver, this is my Oliver. Do you get the feeling he's saying his dad was like Look at his suit upstairs. Don't you just love your 14-year-old kids? It's great.
Yeah. Absolutely, with all your
Oliver
heart.
sends a picture of his dad as an egg. Look at this, still giggling upstairs.
Dave says you have to look up Vern Troy.
Oh. Well, I have to look up Vern Troy.
Yeah, and then we will call it a night.
How do I spell it? VERNEYE.
VERNE TROYE.
Oh, that's the little dude from
Yeah, the spy.
That's it, Austin Powers.
Yeah, that's the little dude.
I don't think I look like him. They're just saying that I look like anybody that's bald, basically. I mean, it's just because a gentleman's got a bald head. Just because he's got a bald head doesn't mean I look like him. I don't wear glasses or anything. I think Sue's the closest with the guy from Little Britain. I used to like those Austin Powers films, man. They were quite good.
Well, I do believe he's not the little guy.
No, I don't know what it. It was Mini-Me, wasn't he? Austin Powers Mini-Me. Is this someone else? Yeah, Austin Powers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I said.
but Vern is the little mini-me.
The Mini-Me, yeah.
Yeah.
The Mini-Me.
Right. Anyway, it's been fun, to say the least. Yeah, Dr. Evil. Scott's Dr. Evil.
Austin
So,
Powers.
yes, good old Austin Powers. Yeah, Dr. Evil. Anyway,
I still think the closest lookalike, unfortunately, is the one that Sue said to start.
well, it's been a pleasure, as always.
Thanks for that, everybody.
Hopefully we'll be back with another coin hunt and have more luck than we've had previously, and there'll be no more name calling. But I'm sure somebody will come up with someone else that Scott looks like.
Oh, whoa. No, we've decided now. That's it. I look like the dude from Little Britain. We need to find Hannah's lookalike now. Leave poor Scott alone. Hannah's lookalike.
They have Minnie the Minx. See, there you go.
You're just scared that you're going to get some of the pictures that I got.
I'm not. Well, I mean, how are you? I've been called Nicholas Sturgeon, Kathy Bates. I mean, can't get any worse, can it?
When I first got told I looked like the guy from Little Britain, I just looked up the character. I didn't look up the actual actor. When you look at the character, I think, don't look nothing like him.
But
when I look at the actual actor himself, I can kind of see it, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because he's obviously a rich man, very well paid man.
See, there you go. I miss perfect. What imperfect?
Miss World 2019.
Behave yourself. Hi. Miss
Right, we've
World.
got literally a minute until it's 2 hours.
Yeah, probably.
Are you going to sing to us for a minute?
Am I going to sing to you? Behave yourself.
Yeah, for a minute.
What am I going to sing? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Scott back together again. Yay! We said you didn't see what I could sing. I mean, so I just made me hand up. Well, out of a nursery rhyme, I did.
Right.
Yeah.
You can forget the 13 seconds. Humpty Dumpty's gone.
Right. Well, it's goodbye from me, and it's
Bye.
goodbye from
Stop.
him.
Humpty, whatever you want to call me, Matt. That's fine. Anything you want. We'll see you again soon. Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.